Hello, I'm Ben.
I'm Hannah.
And we're the Wanderlust Passport. Welcome to our honeymoon vlog. This is part 1 in San Francisco. And it's the first stop of our honeymoon. So we are staying at the Hotel Rio Plaza. We booked it ourselves through the Rio website. We were recommended this by our Virgin assistant at the shop. We stayed for 2 nights. This is our room. It cost us £415.23, which we paid up front, and it was $33 tax per night payable at the hotel. If you want to see a more detailed review on the room and the hotel, head over to our YouTube channel for a more detailed room and hotel tour. So this is the famous Pier 39, which was a 2 or 3 minute walk from our hotel. We went for a little walk to explore. Along the coast of San Francisco, there are many numbered piers, 39 of which is the most famous.
Sort of an array of different shops that are cute and quirky. Restaurants, bars and cafes for entertainment. It's got a really good atmosphere. There's a lot of street entertainers, and it's a really nice place just to go and relax and explore, kill some time, buy some souvenirs. We also popped over to Starbucks and got our Starbucks mugs because we like to collect those. They've been their series, don't we?
Yes, we do. So it is set overlooking the bay. It was quite cloudy on the day that we went, but it's still a beautiful view. Alcatraz in the distance, along with Golden Gate Bridge over to the left-hand side. Here you can see the sea lions bathing in the sun.
They are quite smelly, I would say.
Very smelly.
And it was very, very windy as well that day. So I think that just added to it as well.
But yeah, nice place to see loads of massive sea lions.
We then went for a drink before our dinner. This was a nice restaurant. It was called Wipeout Bar and Grill. Had a nice atmosphere inside with a surf up beach vibe. You had a beer, didn't you?
Yeah, I had a beer. You had a Pepsi Max.
Yes.
Decor was pretty cool. Loads of different things. Surfboards, sharks, different sea animals. Cool place to go, sit and relax. In the evening, we went to Union Square, which is downtown San Francisco, after getting ready for the evening. It's the famous square in San Francisco. And we visited the Cheesecake Factory. We do like a Cheesecake Factory, don't we?
Yes, we went before when we went to Florida, and I think we've been back to one since. I think you maybe went to one in Dubai.
Yeah, Dubai was very nice in Dubai Mall. However, we do like to go and try a Cheesecake Factory when over in America or wherever there is one. So at Macy's, just off Union Square, you go up the lift into the Cheesecake Factory and look at all those lovely, delicious cheesecakes.
If you like cheesecake, it's a good place to go.
It is the place to go. If you haven't been, get there. The restaurant, quick tour.
I don't think actually I had to wait long for a table, did we at all?
No, not at all. It was busy, but we probably waited 5 minutes.
And we didn't book, did we? So
no. So nice views overlooking Union Square. Your choice to sit outside if you wish to, if it's a nice summer's day, but this was later on in the evening, so it was a little bit overcast and windy. So to start, we had the chicken and jalapeno fritters, followed by the baja chicken tacos for mains for me, and Hannah had the chicken parmigiana. What did you think to it?
Yeah, it was delicious.
Yeah, the chicken parmigiana is a classic.
Yeah, you were very adventurous, to be fair.
I was, for a change. And then to finish, we had a cinnamon swirl cheesecake, which is your favourite. We did share because we were very full. You don't need a starter unless you can eat a lot of food. The portions are massive. Overall, it's some slap-up grub, isn't it? But,
yeah,
you know, you can get by. It's a nice meal.
Can't go wrong, can you, really, with a Cheesecake Factory? Then the next morning, we had tickets booked for Alcatraz, because it's something that we really wanted to do. We booked through Alcatraz City Cruises, which is an official tour provider, and it cost us $95.90 for the both of us. We decided to do the first departure of the day, which was at 8:25 a.m, which actually was a really good decision in the end, wasn't it? Because it was busy, but not too busy. And then as we were leaving, there was loads and loads of people.
Yeah, and it got a lot warmer through the day, so I wouldn't want it to be there when it was really busy and really warm. So you arrive 30 minutes before. It is stress-free on arrival. As you can see here, there's loads of signs pointing you out where to go. You download your mobile tickets via your email that you get upon confirmation. You scan your tickets and you enter into the large seating area, at which point you just chill out and wait for the boat to depart. Top tip would be to bring some warm clothes, come prepared. It does get a little bit windy out on the water and at Alcatraz, but we booked a nice sunny day. But just have that warm clothing there for just in case.
Yeah, it was a very nice boat ride across to Alcatraz, and you can take in all of the views of Alcatraz as you're crossing, and you can also see the Golden Gate Bridge, which was stunning.
It was probably worth it just for the views alone.
Yeah,
of the Golden Gate Bridge.
I can't remember how long it took us to get across, but I don't think it was too long.
It was maybe 15 minutes or so. But even looking back over San Francisco, the views were absolutely amazing. And I think a boat ride itself probably cost more than this entire tour just to see those views. So a little bonus, 2-in-1.
And you do have the choice whether you want to sit outside, inside, or you can stand outside as well. And there is actually a little cafe on the boat, isn't there?
There is.
Cafes where they sell hot drinks.
Some
food.
Snacks, savoury and sweet. It was a very smooth ride. The water wasn't too choppy. It was a slightly cloudy day, but if it shouldn't be too bad for you if you don't like the water or get seasick. Speed it up a little bit, take in the views of Alcatraz. I really wanted to go here, play a lot of Warzone, Call of Duty, and being at Rebirth Island in real life was a dream come true. So upon arriving at Alcatraz, once the boat's docked, you come off the boat. There's a little gathering area here. You can take some photos. You can either decide to walk up yourself towards the prison to do your own guided tour, or there are people at the docking area where you can listen to them, talk to them, and they'll take you on a tour up to the prison and probably give you a bit more information. However, we did it for ourselves and took our own way up to the prison. So the cell house entrance in the main prison is where you head towards for your guided tour to start. And when you arrive there, you'll be given a headset for your chosen language, which will guide you through the Alcatraz tour.
Yeah, it's really easy to follow along and understand and operate. It literally tells you exactly where you need to go, doesn't it? You're directed by signage and audio tape, so it tells you where you need to go to next. Head left, head right, stop here, look at this, look at that.
Yeah, and it is easy just to skip or go back to anything you've missed or rewind. So as you can see, the tour starts here. It will then direct you to press the start button and then take you through the tour. If you do want to see Alcatraz in its fullest, we did film the tour. Head over to our YouTube channel where you will find the full Alcatraz tour and take you through it. I don't want to give it away for anybody that has intentions of visiting on here, but if you do want a more detailed review, then head over to the YouTube channel and check out that vlog.
Definitely somewhere worth visiting, isn't it? 100%.
And to top it off, at the end of the tour, you can explore the island and check out these incredible views over San Francisco. Continuing with our busy planned day, our next stop was the Golden Gate Bridge. However, we opted for a different transport option. We decided to hire some electric bikes. We downloaded the Bay Wheels app, which is part of Lyft. It's very easy to use, very cheap compared to day hire, we thought. You can find them on the maps within the app. You scan your phone and off you go. Here's Hannah getting used to the controls.
Yeah, we were debating, weren't we, between getting normal electric bikes through like a provider.
Like a day hire.
But then we decided like we were only going to be out for a few hours, and the price of it, they were really expensive actually, weren't they?
Yeah.
So we worked out how much it would be for the both of us to do it, and it worked out.
I think it worked out a bit better.
Yeah,
and we had the flexibility to do it as and when we wanted. It was very easy to use. We had a bike each. All we did was load up Google Maps to take us to our desired location, which was the other side of Golden Gate Bridge. And off we went, exploring San Francisco on the way, seeing all the beautiful sights. There are designated bike paths as well, so it was very easy. You weren't dodging all the pedestrians. We would highly recommend this.
Yeah, and I would say it's definitely worth getting an electric bike. I mean, you obviously can cycle if you're like an avid cyclist, just on a normal bike. But for us, I really think the electric bike was a godsend, because there are some hills.
It made it more enjoyable, didn't it? There's many hills, and it did make it enjoyable. We wanted to bike across Golden Gate Bridge, which was eventful.
It was quite chaotic, wasn't it?
It was, as you can see, there's many pedestrians. You have to dodge pedestrians and bikes going both ways. It's organised chaos, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
unorganised
I think
chaos.
it's meant to be left and right. But,
yeah, but nobody follows the rules.
But you can only cycle up one side of the Golden Gate Bridge as well. You can't cycle on the other side.
I think there was roadworks at the time we went.
But look at these views.
Stunning views. It was a nice ride from San Francisco to the other side of Golden Gate Bridge. Probably took us 20 to 30 minutes to bike, and with the electric bike made it that much easier. So we decided to bike back across, head to some other little locations that we'd researched, and spend the rest of the afternoon. So we then biked to Baker Beach. Along the bike route, there was a sort of path you followed from the Golden Gate Bridge. Many great viewpoints to stop for a photo and enjoy the view. Baker Beach was a lovely little place, wasn't it? To come relax, listen to the waves, bask in the sunshine.
I think we literally just looked on Google Maps, didn't we? And it literally it comes up with viewpoints for the Golden Gate Bridge, and we just sort of picked a few, didn't we?
Yeah, it was lovely. That wasn't overcrowded. It was a lovely little beach if you want to come and spend a few hours.
You could definitely take a picnic or something like that and have lunch there.
Yeah.
Because we just parked up. Well, we actually left the bikes on the beach, didn't we?
Yeah. Explored a little, had a little walk.
Took some pictures.
Yeah. Got the selfies for the gram. No. So we got back on our bike and headed back towards San Francisco. However, we had to stop off at the Golden Gate Beach, which is by Crissy Fields, another recommended spot. If you decide to research it on internet, this is the main one that is recommended. A lovely little spot, stunning beach, and a great viewpoint for the Golden Gate Bridge. Another spot to come and relax and enjoy the water and the beach.
Yeah, it's nice to see it from different angles, isn't it? It's a shame that we didn't have more time, really.
Yeah.
That was the only thing. Obviously, we could have been on it for as long as we want, couldn't we? Because we weren't limited to time.
No.
But
we've crammed it into a couple of days, haven't we? On our way back to San Francisco, we decided we had to stop off and see the famous Lombard Street, which is the steep zigzag street you'll see loads of photos and videos about online. It's easily locatable on Google Maps. However, you can locate it between Hyde Street and Leavenworth Street should you struggle. I would strongly advise not filming and biking down there at the same time. Had a few sketchy moments. It's very difficult to brake and steer one-handed at the same time. However,
there is really, really lovely views on the way down, regardless of whether you choose to walk, cycle or drive. And it's another place ticked off our list. But walking up there is going to be tricky, isn't it?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to walk up there. It's not for the faint-hearted. To be fair, that's the case with most places in San Francisco. Once you leave the pier,
everything's on a hill.
In the coast area, the hills are ridiculous, aren't they? Yeah. There's a few times we even had to stop and push the bikes up. I think I've one occasion I had to come and get your bike and then get you. But yeah, we enjoyed it. It was a little bit of exercise for the day as well. But I would recommend coming to see Lombard Street.
Yeah, it's just famous, isn't it? It's nice.
Yeah, lots of people. If you want to avoid the crowds and people, I'd come early in the morning. So then we decided to drop our bikes off. We loaded up the Bay Cycles app and found a drop-off point. It cost us $48 each for approximately 2 hours and 20 minutes for the bike hire. This for us was a lot better than renting the bike for the day, as we only wanted to do it for a few hours. So we stopped off at Fisherman's Wharf.
It was really nice. There was a lot of hustle and bustle. Clearly a tourist hotspot. But it was full of life and atmosphere and people. There was loads of shops and restaurants and cafes and loads of stuff to do. And it was really nice to spend some time on a sunny afternoon.
There is an Applebee's, but we like to avoid the Applebee's following our experience in Florida. That's one that we will never forget, but probably never talk about.
Definitely a lot of characters around, isn't there?
There is. It's somewhere I could sit for hours and people watch.
Yeah.
Lots of interesting people and things going on. We then needed to refresh ourselves from our heavy day of biking. So we found our favourite ice cream shop, Ben & Jerry's, which is just along from Fisherman's Wharf. It was a free cone day. We got very lucky and visited on the one day a year where they give away ice cream for free. However, donations were welcome should you wish to. So we enjoyed a Ben & Jerry's in the sun before going for a walk. However, on this day, there are only a few different ice creams to choose from, so we didn't get to have our favourites. However, nonetheless...
They did have the classics though, like cookie dough, I think, didn't they?
Yeah, I had the classics, and you can donate for a good cause. And then this was your favourite shop, wasn't it? You spent a long time in here.
Well, it's meant to be quite famous, isn't it? It's a bagel shop.
Boudin.
Bagels. They make all the bagels in there and they all go around the ceiling as well. But they have got some really cool merch in there. If that's your thing, but we didn't buy anything.
Yeah, also a cool spot. A cool place for a spot of lunch or a snack, or buy some quality bread or cakes. A little treat to take back to the hotel. It was quite fascinating.
Yeah, it was...
all the different things going on in a bagel shop. And just across the road from Boudin, there was a huge sweet shop called It's Sugar, for those with a sweet tooth. All the sweets you could dream of. And maybe, just maybe, we decided to treat ourselves to another scoop of Ben & Jerry's ice cream. But why not?
It'd be rude not to try all the flavours, wouldn't it?
It would, and we're on our honeymoon.
And we cycled all the way across the Golden Gate Bridge, so I think we deserve it.
So then we headed back to Pier 39. Here, the Aquarium of the Bay is another famous landmark or attraction within San Francisco. Not something that specifically appealed to us. However, there are tickets online you can get through all of these standard ticket providers, and that would be well worth a visit, especially if you're travelling with children. Also, the famous Hard Rock Cafe. We would have gone here and eaten here if we had enough time. However, we planned to go to Hard Rock Cafe elsewhere on our honeymoon. Along with Bubba Gump Shrimp is also here at Pier 39 in San Francisco. We do love Bubba Gump. However, we plan to go in Monterey when we head there, as Monterey was the first ever one. We used Google Maps to try and find a decent bar with good reviews. So we headed to Players Bar. I treated myself to a nice Guinness and Hannah had a refreshing Pepsi Max before our exciting evening ahead. Then it's time to tick off another one of my bucket list experiences. A baseball game in America. And what better place to do it than Oracle Park? Wait till you see the views from the stadium. It was an easy, stress-free experience upon arrival. Just scan your mobile ticket, which you downloaded into the Apple Wallet. Tickets were quite cheap. I think you found them on Ticketmaster, didn't you?
Yeah, I think they were resale tickets, but they were still only $32 for both of us, which I actually thought was really reasonable for a baseball game.
It was. We expected to pay a lot of money not knowing
We didn't know what we were going for, did we? Like, we've never been to a baseball game, we've never watched it, but it was San Francisco Giants versus Cincinnati Reds, and it was an evening game. Honestly,
Baseball. It
wasn't the most exciting experience, was it?
It wasn't. I thought there'd be home runs.
Yeah, we thought there'd be home runs
every time.
Left, right, centre.
And it'd be buzzing.
But it was quite slow.
It was quite slow. But maybe that's just our inexperience with baseball and lack of knowledge. So the stadium itself was absolutely incredible. It was huge. There was loads of cool different things that you can see and do. So we took some time to explore, looked at the souvenirs, got ourselves some souvenirs, and went for a walk.
There's so many food options, weren't there?
There was.
Absolutely ridiculous.
It's something that we looked at and researched beforehand. Did the whole TikTok and Instagram trawl of all the videos of the lovely food that you can have at Oracle Park, and we selected some of our favourites.
What I would say is you definitely need a coat, because we went in April and it was cold, wasn't it, at night?
That's a top tip, yeah. Always pack some warm clothes.
We didn't know what the weather was going to be like, and I don't think we came prepared enough for the weather in San Francisco. It was quite hard, wasn't it, to pack, because we were obviously going to lots of different places.
Were warm, but San Francisco was indifferent.
Yeah, it was windy and cold.
Yeah, shorts and t-shirt in the evening, probably not the best choice. So after exploring, we tucked into some delicious food. Tony's Pizza Slice House was one that we'd seen and researched, following recommendations. The pizza, as you can see here, a couple of choices, but all looked absolutely incredible. The slices were massive. We sat on the boardwalk, we shared a very big slice of pizza. It was very good quality though, wasn't it? Really enjoyed it.
Yeah, they are quite expensive, but I think that's to be expected at any sort of event, isn't it?
Yeah. We were seated in the very top tier on the other side from where we are now. So on the way there, we decided to look around, explore a bit more, get some more photos and videos before we settled into our seats for the match. And these were our seats. Just look at that incredible view over the stadium and the bay.
I don't actually think there's got to be a better venue, surely.
No, we did research a lot of the baseball stadiums, and that was certainly the one we wanted to go to. So the food here, we tried some fried chicken and garlic fries along with some nachos. The chicken and garlic fries I think were probably a bit overrated.
Bit average.
Yeah, but the
dry.
Nachos were okay, weren't they?
Yeah.
And you can't go wrong with a nice American beer. As the day drew darker, the lights came up, and just wow, what an experience. Albeit, yes, the baseball wasn't the most exciting thing we've ever watched, and we were freezing. It was such a great experience, wasn't it?
Yeah, and we were obviously really high up as well. But considering the tickets were $32 for us both.
Yeah, it was a lovely evening.
Yeah, it was really nice, and like, what an incredible view. When are we going to get to do this ever again?
We're not, unless we go to San Francisco. So yeah, it was a great end to a great day. A very busy day, a long day, but we were only here for 2 nights before heading off to our next stop. So be sure to join us on our next honeymoon vlog, where we head to Yosemite as our next stop.
We'll pick up a hire car first, the Wrangler.
The Jeep Wrangler. But all will be revealed on the next vlog. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe and drop us a like, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.